Ushwal Education Trust managed Shri Gosar Hansraj Gosrani Commerce and Shri D.D. Nagada BBA College welcomes you all to the Beginner's Guide on using Microsoft Teams application.
Quiz spark excitement among students and are also a great way to find out if the students have understood the concept well. So, today I will be demonstrating a tutorial on how to create a quiz using the Microsoft Teams app. So let's get started. We move on to our Microsoft Teams page. As you can see, we are on Teams. On the left hand side, you have Activity, Chat, Calendar, Assignment and Teams. We click on Assignment. Then we have to select a class to whom we want to assign the quiz to. Here I am selecting BBA Sem 3A. When you click on that, you go to Next. You are guided to this page. As you can see, I've already assigned the class to quiz. We click on Create to create a new quiz. We have two options, either assignment or quiz. So today we will be learning how to create a quiz. So we click on Quiz. The already existing quiz will be shown below. We click on New Form and we are guided to a Microsoft Forms page. As you can see, on the right hand side, all the existing quiz are present. We have two options, New Form and New Quiz. If you want to conduct a poll or a survey, you can go for New Form. But if you want to assign marks to each individual question, you need to click on New Quiz. So when you click on New Quiz, this is the page that appears. You can assign a title to your quiz. Here we are giving the title Accounting Quiz 1. You can add an image. When you click here, you can add an image using Bing. The next is enter a description. So you can enter a description as to the quiz is from chapter 1 or from chapter 2, etc. You can give any description that you would like to mention. Okay, next we find this page very plain and simple. We want to add some color or bring some vibrancy into it. So we go here up. Next to the share button, you can see theme. So when you click on theme, the various themes appear. So we'll be selecting this one, which is in yellow. So when we select it, it appears here on our page. Next, we go to the option of typing in the question. So when you click here on Add New, you can add a question to your quiz. There are four options that come up: choice, text, rating and date. So we'll be going first with the choice question, that is a multiple choice question. Suppose we give them a question, say furniture is classified as a dash. Okay, the first option that we give them is intangible asset. The second option that we give them is non-current asset. We want to give them a third option. So we click here on add option. The third option appears. Suppose we give them the third option as current asset. Okay. Next, you can see here below points. So you can assign, say, 5 points or 10 points for each individual question. Since we are setting the paper, we know the right answer. So here the right answer is non-current asset. When you go to that option, on the right hand side you will see a tick mark. So when you click on that, it shows that this is the correct answer. Next, if a student has selected intangible asset and you want to tell the student why it is an intangible asset, you can write it here in the comment. When you click on this comment, there's a dialog box that comes here below. You can write the message that you would like your respondent to receive. Okay, next we have, if the question has multiple answers, we can click on this option. And if you want the question to be compulsory, you click on required. Okay, next we move on to, there are three dots on the side. So when you click on that, the first option that comes is shuffle options. So that option gives you an option to shuffle the options that are given for the question. So the order of the options will change for each student. There is a maths option also, subtitles that you can give, or drop down box, or you can add branching. Okay, next we want to add another question. So again we click on add new. This time we'll be going for a text question. So in the text question, suppose we say inventories are classified as a dash. Now here, if the answer is long, you click here on long answer, but our answer is short and you need to mention the correct answer here below. You click on add answer and put in the right answer. Say current asset. Okay, by default the marks given to the first question will come to the second question. Here also this question is required to be answered. Okay, next we will be seeing a question on say maths, okay, or using an equation. So we give a question, say equity share capital is rupees 10 lakh at the rate rupees 10 each. Calculate the number of shares. Okay, so now the students have to calculate the number of shares. So the first option like we can give them is using the maths option. So you can enter your equation here, or you can either enter your equation here. So you can see the number tab has come with all x and y and under root x square. So here we will be putting ₹10 lakh plus 10. Okay, then we click on OK. The next option we put in as 10 lakh divide by 10, and then we click on OK. And the last option that we give them is 10 lakh multiplied by 10, and we click on OK. Now we know the right answer is rupees 10 lakh divided by 10. So we click here on correct answer. Okay, next we move on to the settings part. So next to share, you can see there are three dots available. When you click on that, you come to settings. So when you click on settings, you can see option for quiz. This is selected. Okay, the next one you can see here, respondents will see their results and correct answers immediately after submitting the quiz. That is to show them the results automatically. If you switch this option off, you will have to give them the answers manually. Okay, the next one is who can fill this form. Generally we keep it to people in our organization itself. The next one is option for responses. So here it is accepting, the page is accepting responses. You can select a start date and an end date. Suppose here I am selecting a start date, say 21st. You can select a time, like I would like to give the test at say 9 o'clock. Okay, you can select an end date also. The end date by default comes as the start date, and I don't want to give them 1 hour. I just want to give them half an hour. So I select the time 9:30 a.m. Next, there is an option to shuffle the questions. That means the order of the questions will change. So we click on shuffle the questions, and you can also customize your thank you message. When you click here, you can say thank you students for responding or for submitting your answer. You will not get this usual your response was submitted dialog. You can customize it. Okay. Next, I always click on this that the students receive a notification when their response is recorded. So you click here, they receive an email from Microsoft Teams itself. So when you click back, your settings are done. Next, we want to see how the students will view this question or the questionnaire. So we click here on preview. So you get computer mode. You can also check the mobile view. Okay, when you check the mobile view, you can see that on their screens how the question will be visible. Right, we go to back, and if you want to see the responses, so you click on responses. You can see how many students have responded, what is their average score, and when you click here on open in Excel, it will come in your Excel sheet all the students' name, the timing that they started the exam, when they completed the exam, the marks that they scored, and also the questions and answers which they have marked. All will be visible on your Excel sheet. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope it was an informative one, and you all will try and practice making quiz for the students. Thank you.